Today we're doing the best grilled chicken you could possibly get.
And it is the best.
Amanda's had this before, Philip's had this before, and this was an old recipe that used to be on the side of an Old Bay crab boil container. And it doesn't sound like it'd be good at all, but once you cook it, it changes every characteristic of it. If you don't like Old Bay, it doesn't matter. This will not taste like Old Bay at all.
Right, we had our cousins visiting and they had it and everybody really loved it, so.
So all we did was, I got a big container Old Bay from Sam's Club. I think it was like $6. Way cheaper to buy bigger. You're gonna need 2 teaspoons of this per pound of chicken. We have 2 pounds of chicken, so this one's gonna be 4 teaspoons.
And chicken thighs, these are.
Yeah, so these are high quality, skinless, boneless chicken thighs. You see all the fat on there? It's not gonna matter. The grill's gonna render that off immediately. And then, so the marinade is gonna be, for 1 pound chicken, 2 teaspoons of this, 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar, and then about 1/3 cup of peanut oil. And this is only the marinade. So once you put it on the grill, you're gonna pick it up out of the marinade, and it's all gonna come off. We're gonna use a gallon Ziploc to marinate this in, but there's a couple tricks because peanut oil is flammable. We're gonna be a little extra cautious when we actually put it on the grill so it doesn't inferno the whole thing up. And so let's go ahead and get it started. Let's go ahead and take the chicken. We'll get Philip in here a little closer.
Can you eyeball the measurements
Yeah.
for the 1/3 cup? Okay.
Can I eyeball the
Well,
measurements?
yeah,
Of course I can.
You've done this many times.
Okay, you wanna hold that side of that bag open?
Yeah.
We're just gonna dump the chicken right in the bag to start with. And we just, yeah, we just washed all this chicken, so it is clean. And this is grass-fed, high-quality chicken. Now this is not the big giant chicken thighs or big giant chicken legs that you would get from like Walmart. This is the green section from Schnucks. It actually works out really good.
All
So
right.
when you put them in, they just kind of scatter out in the bag.
2 teaspoons.
So we need 4. We got 2 pounds.
Right. 1, 2, 3.
And this is all the seasoning you need. No salt, no pepper. This has everything in it.
4. Okay.
And then for this,
I'm just gonna eyeball it in there. All right.
about that much, right? That's about 4 teaspoons of it. Go and start pouring, I'll tell you when.
Okay. All right.
So this is essentially the binder and the carrier for this. Keep going. Need 2 1/3 cups. So we want enough,
We're good.
a little bit more.
Seems like a lot, but.
Well, we're not
trust you.
eating it.
I
It's only
trust
the,
you. Right.
it's
okay.
only the carrier for it. So we're gonna put this down. We're gonna zip it up. And then we're going to squish it all around. We're gonna get all the seasoning all over all the chicken. And you could also do this in a dish, but it is the way it is. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna leave it just like this, probably put it somewhere out of the sun. We're gonna flip it. We're gonna start the charcoal.
Here.
About halfway through, we'll flip it over. And so it gets to both sides, but in the bag, it's pretty good. So let's go start the charcoal now. So we have our chimney. I'm gonna show you the process I do. You guys seen a few videos ago on the steaks. We did the same process. I use Kingsford. You could use whatever variation you want. Kingsford seems to burn the cleanest. And I do that. We don't use charcoal starter. We use, that's some Royal Oak tumbleweeds. It's just like a little starter, like a waxy kind of stuff. You could buy whatever brand of these you want. Kingsford also makes them. But since all we're using it for, this is probably totally fine. We're going to essentially put this under here. There's still some old charcoal left in this grill, which isn't gonna make any difference. And we're just gonna light this like that. And like I said, by the time this is done, the chicken's gonna be about done marinating. And we'll be sure to flip that bag over 1 time. This will take about, I would say, a good solid 15 to 20 minutes where this starts getting gray, and we can dump it out. We're gonna have Amanda put these on here. She's gonna spread them open so they're not bunched up.
Is that good?
Yep. If we do this on the grill, it'll inferno everything. And what I found, what happens, it makes like a black soot on the meat once it burns, and you don't really want that. It gives it a weird taste. If you have a big grill like I have at home, you could shuffle the coals up and down or off to the side, and you know. But this one's just all or nothing. So you can smell the vinegar right now in it, but you won't be able to smell that. You're gonna have to put them closer together probably. I don't know, try it and see.
Oh yeah, I was thinking we got not too many more pieces here.
And so we're gonna use cherry wood and mesquite on this. And what's gonna happen is before we put the grill on here, we're gonna Amanda grab a handful of each. We're gonna throw them on dry. Now we figured out in the past, a lot of guys soak the wood chips. That's fine. There's really not a whole lot of use in doing that for something like this. You're gonna flavor the meat the first few minutes you're cooking it. Okay?
A little more?
Yeah, a little more, another one. All right, I'll do the other one. This is the cherry wood going in.
Ooh, that is
One more,
hot.
one more.
Hurry the hell up, come on. Okay.
No hurry, but right now it'd be great. Okay, put it on here. We're gonna set our timer at 9 to 10 minutes, I would say. We're gonna flip it. So, we're at about 9.5 minutes. Always with chicken, guys, always wash your utensils. And we're gonna wash them again after this. There we go. Let's shuffle these a little bit hotter in the middle. This way charcoal rolls. Let's put some of the bigger ones. In there. Okay, now since the tops are raw, we're gonna go wash these again. If you don't do that, that's how you kill people. That's how you get deathly sick. Salmonella. No, I'm joking. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Take them off. They're ready to go. Now these are all the same thickness. So if this was bone-in chicken, you would have to do a lot of stuff different. You'd have to pick and choose what's what. These are all totally good.
And you can tell they're definitely nice and moist.
You can only time food to cook it when it's all the same thickness. When you spread the coals out pretty wide.
That smells amazing. I guess that wood smells amazing.
Yeah, the wood definitely does have a tremendous difference on the taste of it.
Yep.
Like I said, that was cherry wood and mesquite from Walmart. I think
Too bad I didn't have anything else to grill, but.
Yep. Okay,
Wow.
Let's go to the table. We got it here. Amanda's got a dirty secret to tell you.
No, this is store-bought salads in the deli department. Sorry.
My God.
Because
Unsubscribe.
the chicken didn't take very long, so I didn't want to have time to make a side dish. This is just a cranberry walnut salad with feta cheese and dressing, so.
Set that over there. You want me to cut you off a piece?
Yeah.
So here's the crosscut of it. And it's like extremely juicy, if I can squish any juice out or not. But you can see here.
Just shove this whole piece in
there. You go. Yep. And like I was saying, it's always gonna be done right if it's all the same thickness and on a timer.
This is excellent.
And if you try to go further, you're not doing any justice at all.
Very good. Probably the best way, personally, you can make chicken on the grill, I think.
You can't really put sauce on it until after you cook it. Since we marinate it in peanut oil, the sauce doesn't want to stick to it. You can try to put it on the grill.
That flavor though, that Old Bay with the salt and pepper and everything in there.
You can't even really tell it's Old Bay. It's just like
it's got a bug in there.
it's just like well seasoned. and it's not spicy. It's not anything at all.
Yeah, the flavor is perfect. And like I said, I mean, they're definitely nice and moist and juicy, and the smoke flavor with the wood chips, excellent.
Yep. So give it a try, guys. You won't be disappointed. Awesome, awesome recipe. That's going to be it for today.
Thanks
All right,
for joining me in my backyard.
Yep, we're going to ram this in their faces before the flies get it. And we'll see you again very soon.
All right.